Overall, Rob, how satisfied are you with that 80 minutes?
Yeah, very. I mean, as most folk know, I'll normally pick my way through it and find the things to be grumpy about. But the reality is, we put a lot of effort in on the pitch this week in training, and a lot of effort into that game. I know the scoreline sort of can get away from a side. That's the nature of the league at the moment. You can take a pretty heavy beating if a side gets away. But there's a lot of effort's gone into that from the guys, and we're really pleased with that.
You had a good start. Was that sort of learnings from Northampton a few weeks ago?
Well, we're always trying to make a good start. We don't always do it quite as well. We've been targeting that. And to be fair, the guys are on it this week. You could tell in the changing room from the moment we walked in. It just felt like they were right on the game, and then so it proved. Some weeks it's like that. You can tell straight away, and it would be nice. It's easy to say you'd like it like that every week, but the reality is that there's the teams involved and what have you, and everything has its impact. But this week we were good in training, and we worked hard on the pitch. We got a good result out of it.
Do you think you left a few points out?
Well, possibly yes. Yeah, possibly. I think by no means. It's a funny one. We were by no means perfect. Quite often, when you start to focus on being perfect, what tends to happen is your energy and physicality actually drains away as sides start to be. You can see it with some sides. You can be super organised, and that can get you so far. But actually, it's the energy and the intensity that really makes a difference. So making errors isn't necessarily a massive drama, in all honesty, as long as we're trying to make them in the right way. If you're making an error because of physicality or because of intensity, that's not a drama. If you're making it because you just don't know what you're supposed to do, then that's obviously something to be concerned about. But we're pretty pleased with it.
And on a day when you didn't need a bonus, you got Jack Nowell back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so nice to see him lurking around. So he's been good to see him crop up in training this week, because he's a quality player and has a significant impact on the guys around him as well.
Has he only been back this week in training?
Yes, yeah. So I haven't seen him for ages. But which is a surprise, really. It's a surprise, really, because he tends to float around whenever we're doing pick and go. He tends to crop up on those on the pitch, but he doesn't come and train it very often on the training field. No, he's been doing his rehab, and he's worked very hard to get himself into a position to play. There's a required set of loading that a player who's been out for that long has to reach, and he managed to reach it just in time. We wouldn't put guys back out there without that and reaching those markers.
He looked sharp as well, didn't
he? Yeah, he did. He bumped a few folk off on his usual step, and I'm sure had we got closer to the line, he would have cropped up and tried to dive over with it.
He was about to, and had to give it to somebody else.
Yeah, he had to give it to some. Yeah, no, but it's good to have him back, and of course we are in that stage where we'll be out of the Six Nations soon, and some guys haven't played very much, and every cloud has a silver lining. He's had a bit of a mid-season break, but we get a kind of refreshed, not battered Nosey, because he hasn't been playing week out. You could say the same thing with Harry. Those guys. It's the old every cloud, as I say, has a silver lining. He's missed a few weeks, but there's still a lot of season left. There's a lot of big games coming up. Leicester here in a couple of weeks' time is one that we always look forward to. So it'd be nice to have those guys kicking about.
And Tom Hendrickson, for somebody who's not figured a lot, had a great game today, didn't he?
Yeah, Tom's been really good. I mean, he's been around the squad for a long time,
but not played that much.
Yeah, I know, but it's tough to get in ahead of Ollie Devoto and Hilly and Slady and Witts, and the names of these guys are either internationals or played a lot of games for the club. He works hard, Tom. He knows what he's doing, and I think he's been very good over the last couple of weeks. And that's how we run it here. You play well, you get picked.
I suppose that you could say there might be one disappointment in the fact that when you had Bath by the throat at the end of the first half, that first 10-15 minutes afterwards, they scored a couple of tries.
Yeah.
And you sort of took your foot off the gas before you put it back on again.
There is a reality there. If that scoreline's closer, maybe that 10 minutes is different. It's you can say what you like in the changing room at half time, the lads can say what they like, but the reality is it's not 0-0. No matter how many times you say, right, let's just reset, it's not. There's quite a big cushion, and inevitably you do get, not inevitably, it would be nice if it didn't happen, but often you do get a little bit of a foot comes off the gas. I think it's a little bit that, but also you've got to put yourself in Bath shoes as well. They go into the changing room, where do they go? Probably have a good look at each other and go, we're really going to take this, and they come out, and I think as much as you can say, like, I would have loved to have been right on top of them in that first 10-minute period. You know, they're always going to come out and throw the kitchen sink at you in that period, and a couple of passes stuck and a couple of ours didn't. And unfortunately, they managed to get over the line because, you know, points difference is going to be crucial in this league. I think now that the spectre of sort of relegation has been released, I'm not seeing some of the games as being really tight games. Some games look like people aren't worried about that losing bonus, they're just flinging the ball about. So points difference could really come into it because some big old scores going in around the league, and it's quite unusual. I think whether you like that thing or not, I don't know where I wouldn't like to say. Maybe people enjoy it. I would prefer to see an intense, closer game with something on it.